Go.
Okay, I'm going to show you how to tie bands today really quick, a fast, easy way. It's not a constricted knot, it's just, my theory is tie a knot. If you don't know how to tie a knot, tie a lot. But basically you need bulk band material. This is 5/8 material right here. You're going to need wax linen or wax nylon. You can get this at most sailing stores or marine hardware stores. And you'll need a scissors, a hemostat, or if you don't have a hemostat, you can use a screwdriver and it'll do the same thing. And you'll need a little Bunsen burner so you can melt the ends. So real quickly I'll show you how to tie the bands. This is a pre-cut band already. I've already done one end. I've already put the wishbone, and also you'll need wishbones, and these are wishbones. These are Dyneema with a knot on it, and they're burnt on the end so that the knots don't come off. So this one's already pre-done on one end. To insert the wishbones, I just dip them in water, wet the end, and I get the hemostat. I grab the hemostat and I just slide it right in. And you want to go in about a 1/2 inch. And that's basically it. I'll do the other one. Here's another one. If you don't have a hemostat, you can wet the end, put it on the band. You can use a flat end screwdriver, and you can do the same thing. Just push it in, but you got to be careful you don't poke your hand. And you want to go in a 1/2 inch to a 2 inch, but it doesn't make a difference because you're going to be tying right on the end anyway. So these bands are ready to go, so we'll put this here. What I'll do is I'll tie one band really quick, show you how to do it, and then I'll show you how you can tie 3 bands in one shot. So to tie one band, what you'll need, I have a workbench. I put a eye hook here. Can you see this? Eye hook. And I have wax linen. And to do the wax linen, what you do is you pull off a section. I've got about 2 feet here. Split it in half and tie a loop right in the middle. Just that's it. And what you do is you put the loop right on the eye hook, and you're going to end up with 2 pieces. One is for one side of the band, and the other is for the other side of the band. So what I'll do is I'll quickly tie one. Retreat. Basically, you have the wax nylon, and what you do is you go once over. Can you come closer and show this? Come over once over, and then go back around and do an overhand knot. And when you pull it tight and roll it back and forth. You see how I'm rolling it? Okay, that's once. Come back around one more time, pull it really tight, then go back another time and go twice. You go once in and back in again, so you have 2. And what you do is you pull it tight and roll it again, and you can see the ends are bulging. That means you've got it pretty tight. Once you do that, go back around and you do that twice, and you pull that, and then to cinch that knot you go one square knot right over that, and that's it. That's basically one side. So I'll cut that off, and I'm going to tie the other one again. So watch again. Here we go. And you normally want to be about a 1/4 inch from the edge of the band. So go once around, put your first knot, first loop in there, and you pull it tight, and then you roll it, and you can see it getting tighter and tighter. And once it's bulging, you know you've got it pretty tight. If you don't tie it tight enough, the knot's going to come out. So once you do that, come back around one more time, pull it tight, and then put your 2 ties over, or 2 loops, and roll it back and forth, and you can see it getting tight. Once you do that, you want to lock that by going twice again, pull that tight, and then you want to lock that with a square knot. And then that's how you tie it. Then you finish it off here. And then pull it tight. So that's it. That's one band. I'm going to show you how to tie 3 bands. So for those that you have multiple bands, banded guns, and you want to tie 1 or 3, this is how you do 3. I put the bands on my arm. I'll tie it real quick. I'll put once around, going back, put my knot here. I roll it, and I want to get really nice and tight. And then I come back around, pull it tight, come back around, do my 2, pull that tight. I want to lock it down with 2, and put the 1 locking square knot on top of that. That's 1 band. On the same string, I do the same thing, a 1/4 inch away from the edge, come around, put my 1 tie, I roll it tight, come back around, pull that tight, and then I go the 2 times around for the knot. I roll it to make sure it's tight, then I come back around, put the 2 the opposite way, that's tight, and then I lock it with 1 knot. So I'm done with 2. 3rd one, same thing. Come once around, come around, put the knot, pull that tight, and I'm rolling it. Come back around again, put my 2 loops, 1, 2, I roll that, lock it with the 2 again, and I lock it with a single. And then I cut these off. 1, 2, 3. And I'm done with 3 halves. I can do the other side just as fast, same thing. I'm going to do it real quick. Go 1, come around, roll it, come around, pull it tight, and then lock it with the 2. Roll that tight. Come back to lock that with the 2 here, and lock that knot with the 1 on top of that. Here's the second one. Once around, pull it tight, roll it. It's important that you roll it and make it tight, and you can see it bulge. Come back around, do the 2 loops here, roll that, come back around twice, lock that, done. 3rd one, same thing, come around once, put your knot, pull that tight, roll it, hold that tight, put your 2 loops in there, roll it tight, put your 2 going back, and put your 1 over to lock it, and you're done. And then you have to pull it tight to make sure you got them, the knots don't pull up. To secure the ends, it's kind of windy, but I use a Bunsen burner or a little torch. It's a little windy, but what you do is you just burn the ends. Another trick you can use, super glue. Put a little drop of glue here, that will lock it. Put another drop here, that's done. You can do these also. You can put a little drop here, and a little drop here. And these will never come off. So we'll do these 3. So that's it. These tied 4 bands. You need bulk material. You need wishbones. This is Dyneema. This is 1,200 pound test Dyneema. You need a good sharp scissors. You need a hemostat. If you don't have a hemostat, you can use a flat edge screwdriver, and you need wax nylon. So that's all you need. Bulk rubber, tools, and you're ready to go.